welcome to a very special episode of 2-Minute Art Tips that we call Conversations Adjacent a Cacti, with our very special guest, the very famous Cheap Joe Miller. And so we're going to be having a little bit of discussion today about all things pertinent to Cheap Joe.
Yes, thank you so much, Julie, for having me here today.
Yeah, well, we are very honored. And
well, no, I'm the one that's honored.
Are you?
It's me.
Yeah, I'm not sure you'll feel that way in a little bit, but we'll go on anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we wanted to ask you some just, important art-related questions.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So
there's no question that you could ask me that's not important. If it's important to you, it's important to me.
Well, good. Then we're at the right place at the right time. So of all the colors that we carry here at Cheap Joe's, like oil, acrylic, watercolor, which one do you find most resembles cheap lunch meat?
I would have to say that would be acrylic.
Really?
Yes, because we have one called bologna color, and we have another color that's called pickled pig's feet.
Nice.
They both sell really well.
Well, I heard Golden's coming out with unrefrigerated bologna.
Well, I don't know. I talked to Mrs. Golden the other day, and she had served it for lunch.
Well, that's what happens when you leave it in that barn, right?
Well, every one of them got the runs.
Well,
now,
dangers of the job, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I was thinking back to the past and the founding of Cheap Joe's and thought, when you picked the name Cheap Joe for yourself, were you okay with people thinking that you're easy?
You know, I really was. It was a very special time.
Oh, yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
Yes, I would rather not go any further with that.
Well,
but you can
it's
use
personal.
Your imagination. Yeah.
True, true. Let's see. Well, when you started the business, I'm sure you had no way of anticipating the amount of attention and screaming fans and, kind of encroachment upon your personal space that would occur. But did you find comfort when you consulted like the likes of Tom Selleck and Engelbert Humperdinck and even Tom Cruise for advice about those matters?
Yeah. Well, I go back a ways, Julie. I'm a lot older than you are, so the first person I contacted was Elvis Presley.
Oh.
And I was a pharmacist at that time, and he was having problem with his hemorrhoids. And so that's one of the reasons he was overdosing on stuff.
Yeah. Not
comfortable. And that's, the end of the story.
Yeah.
So
it all ends in the toilet, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It sure does. Yeah.
Well, everybody has their process and things that they do, almost kind of like the little idiosyncrasies they feel like brings luck and stuff like that. But have you ever tried like saying Vincent van Gogh with a mouthful of hot coffee?
How about that? No, I haven't.
Yeah, me neither.
But I've tried
I just wondered.
It with a mouthful of marshmallows.
Oh.
And that comes out then,
Or it just comes out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was thinking, we've known each other a long time.
We sure have.
Yeah. I mean,
How long?
Well, I first met you when I was 13 years old at the drugstore. You weren't 13 years old, but I was.
Well, I was thinking it was the first time that we met was when you couldn't have been in jail at 13, but I went up to the jail to visit you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was a complicated matter,
Well, we met when we met.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah. All I knew was that it was a formative experience.
Formative?
Yeah. That one of us was going to be scarred.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean physically or?
No, emotionally.
Emotionally?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't affect me, I can tell you that. A lot of people it would have, I know.
That's true, yes.
Didn't get me.
Yeah. But, So, well, I think that pretty much sums it up. That's all I got to say about it.
You know what? I'm kind of glad, because this has been the stupidest, dumbest interview I've ever had.
Well, excruciating seems to be the consistent comment throughout when we do these.
I bet.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Kind of like a ripping off a Band-Aid real slow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I'm moving tomorrow, so you won't be able to contact me for a while.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's no cell service there?
Oh, I'm going to Siberia. Everything's frozen.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, so
well, pack well.
thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for joining us.
Well, I normally would say thank you for having me, but I'll need to think about that a little bit.
I understand.
Yeah.